Vote on how you drive, not who you want.
Hello, YouTube. How we doing today? All right, so I think I'm live. Everything shows green light on my end. Got the chat coming in nice and clear. Here we are, and some days gone. Hey, Ibby, how are you? Hello, and welcome to the stream. Okay, I found my controller, so I think I'm ready to get started. Okay, let me see. Well, it may not have audio. Hang on. I don't have any audio coming through my headset. And dun dun dun. There we go. Now I have game audio in my headset. That's much better. From Communist Queensland, okay. Is Queensland a communist nation? Okay.
But asking for 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm really ready to start this time. Alright, so, I'm right where we left off last time. I only went and gathered up some supplies, so I made a loop around to my hidden loot locations, and then I parked it right back where I was when we ended the last stream. So, tonight, I want to get in here. We have the story missions to move forward to the southern regions, but before I do that, I want to clear out the Iron Butte area. There are a couple of ambush camps over here where you get some crafting recipes, and there is also a couple of Nero injectors, so we're going to grab those Nero injectors before we push forward to the next part of the story. And also, there is a horde here, so we're going to have to bust in and ruin their day too. So, in the last one, I opened up this Nero checkpoint here. I usually do that during the mission over here in Iron Butte so that we can fast travel straight to Iron Butte. Heidi, hello. Jay, Ibby, Jose, Ernest. How y'all doing tonight? Good to see y'all. Alright, so we're right here in Iron Butte. I guess I could top off the tank. There is a gas station right here. I don't see any enemies nearby, so I think we're safe to move in and get some fuel. Here we go.
Here we go. Done.
All right. Oh, Jay, you finished your training for your new job? How's that going? Okay, so I know, just from memory, I know that there is a Nero injector and an ambush camp right off of this road here. So that's where we're headed. And for anybody who's new to the stream or new to the game in general, the last mission we came through here and we dealt with the Ripper threat. We got most of the Rippers dealt with. Okay, what do we have here? Looks like a bugged survivor rescue with a sniper. Okay. So there's our bugged survivor. And we have a sniper up here. And some wolves too, of course. Okay, wolves. Wolves normally bring friends. There they are.
Get in there.
Our survivor's still just hanging out over here.
At last.
Okay. And of course now the sniper knows right where we're at because we had to kill the wolves. There we go. The sniper knew where we were at. Now he knows nothing.
I can use this.
Oh, cool. I actually did need that. Alright. You had SWAT training this week, Chrissy? That's cool. How fun was that?
Ripper camp.
Okay, so there is the ambush camp. We've now identified that. Let's clear that general marker off of there. Okay. And if you look at this ledge right back here, there's a ledge that leads up to a higher area. There is a crashed Nero helicopter back there that has a Nero injector. What am I hearing nearby? Oh, hello. This looks like a job for the auto shotgun. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. I always fail these. Of course, too soon. I don't even know why I bothered. There we go. I'm much better with shotgun than I am with quick time events. Alright. Now, I believe we were looking for a Nero injector. Here we go. This is one of those motorcycle jump Nero injectors. You find the right path. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's make a save game in case I crash and fall to my death. And let's verify that we actually do have a save game. I've been having a problem all this week while I've been trying to play. I'll make a save game and the save just is not there. If I die or if I decide to try something different, every time I try to load a previous save game, it's not there. Okay, let's see if we can do it.
Oh, what the hell?
Yes.
That's worth checking out.
Nice. First try, even. Okay, we got to get some cover over here because there's an ambush camp right there. Let's go clear that ambush camp first. If you come up here, they cannot get to you because of this bike jump down here. They don't have any way to climb up this ledge and get up here to you. So you're still a little bit exposed because you don't have any real cover. But if you kind of hang back, you can use this ledge to your advantage. There's no need to even use a suppressor because they cannot get to you. No running. Yeah, and it's funny, the ones that like to set themselves on fire and run at you will come up down here and set themselves on fire and just stand down there and burn out. I know I saw one moving. There he is. All right. There's one. Gotcha.
Failed. We will find them.
Dang it, that's only half of them? Really? It felt like I had taken more of them. There is a heavy ripper back here. Somewhere back here there's a ripper heavy that's got an MG45 on him. So you got to be careful of that guy. You don't want to stick your nose out too far, or that MG45 ripper heavy will come after you. There's one.
You can't hide, you son of a bitch. Teach him the truth.
There we go, there's one. There's that heavy. Yeah. Ripper Heavy has entered the chat. Okay, that got his helmet. No, that was not a kill. Dang. There he is. Gotcha. There's one. Where you going? Oh. Come out and play. Right in the junk.
Yeah, run at him.
There's one.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, how did I miss? His junk must have been smaller than I thought. Okay, so we'll fill up over here, top off that sniper rifle, head right back into the action. I can hear one down there burning right now. What? Hello. Where's that one at? I hear one. Way back there. There he is. Okay, I see you, buddy. No peeking. Okay, what does that leave? 2? Yeah, I think we can deal with 2. There's one right there. Yes. Only one left. Alright. Oh, you want to play shotguns, huh? Alright, let's play shotguns.
You're done. How do you like that, huh? Being
Right
ambushed,
on.
You like that?
Okay.
Hearing sons of bitches.
Let's see if anybody had any bandages or healing
Where did
stuff
you hide
on
your
them.
bunker, huh? I know you got one.
There's rags. I guess I could make a bandage. There we go. Alright. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped down here. Now I can't get to my bike. I don't have any way back up there. Whoops. No double jump. Dang it, Junior. Alright. Maybe we can do the recover bike thing. Recover bike? Bike is too far. Okay. Go ahead and unlock this bunker back here. It's way back here in this back corner.
Here it is.
I'll go around and search the... Whoa, that dude just fell through the ground. Okay, that is somewhat disconcerting. Borislav, what's going on, man? Hello and welcome.
Hello, a map. Looks like they marked it up pretty good.
Okay. Let's see what we unlocked. Nothing? We unlocked literally nothing? No crafting recipe? Bummer. Okay. Shotgun. Oh, yeah, okay. And sniper rifle. Sweet. Everything is topped off, right? Nope, I need to reload the sniper rifle. I really wish it would fill up the magazine also. That would be nice. Okay, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Now let me spend 45 credits for one round just to top off that magazine. Okay, current time is 1:43 p.m. We'll go ahead and camp and make it first light, and we'll head out and do the other ambush camp and that Nero injector. All right, let me take a look at the comments. Dogbone, what's up, man? How are you? K-Sing, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see everybody this evening. Hope y'all are doing well.
I was ready to go back at it.
Okay, so I think that one made it nighttime. There we go, 6:04 p.m. One more. Should make it first light.
I hear a bunk calling my name.
Sean, hello, welcome.
Okay.
All right. So we're just over here in Iron Butte, opening up these ambush camps and collecting the Nero injectors before we move on to the next part of the story. Okay. And I've got to find a way to get my motorcycle back somehow. I knew not to jump down so soon. Now my bike is stuck up on a ledge that I can't reach. I guess there's a couple more back here. Might as well. I'm still a little bit low on supplies from the mission we just did with our boy Schizo, where you lose a lot of your gear. So I'm still kind of recovering from that one. Here, there's one. There we go. Do I need sterilizers for... I have been passing up a lot of sterilizers, and I need to make some of these focus and stamina cocktails. There we go. Might as well stay full up on them. They do come in handy. Alright. Can I even get up on here? Huh, I guess you can. Sweet. Thought there was a cadaver up here. Ah, there we go. Ooh, pipe bombs. Those are always handy. Alright, let's see if we can recover the bike. Well, it moved it. Where did it move it to? Oh man, I didn't even get the Nero injector while I was up there. That means we'll have to jump the bike back over there. Big brain move. Outstanding. What the heck? That is a shrieker. Screamer, whatever they call them. No more screaming for you, ma'am. Okay, and that's wolves and a tiny horde. Okay. Very interesting. Are y'all just gonna keep running and, like, not be my problem? Well, he wants to be my problem. Okay. Nobody else wants to be my problem? He's running away, isn't he? Too bad. No running. Alright. And where in the world is my bike, man? Where did it put that thing at? There we go. Okay, so now I have to manage to make that jump again. Levion. Hello. Just came from beating the game on PC for the first time. Nice. Alright. I'll try this jump one more time. See if I can pull it off twice in a row. Yes, flawless. Alright. Okay, now I'll actually go get the injector and try to remember to drive the bike down this time. Got some scrap laying here, so we might as well repair the melee weapon. Ipkatech, yeah, why not? Okay, and let me check. Alright, my health and stamina are now even. Focus is like 1 ahead. I think I'm going to do focus, and then we'll stagger stamina and health behind that.
An injector.
I like to keep my focus pretty high. I use it a lot. Definitely focus this time. All right.
That's the trick.
Sweet. Okay. All right, on to the next ambush camp. The next ambush camp is up here to the north, just north of the wrecked airplane where you fight that first breaker. I believe this is the ambush camp right here. Yeah, it's right here where they have the road blocked off. Okay, so right in here somewhere. That should get us there. Alright, let's go. Go clear another ambush camp. Martha, hello. Hello and welcome. Okay, getting close now. And I believe it's just up here past the top of this hill.
Ripper camp.
Yep.
Goddamn rippers.
Okay, so this is the Ripper camp that we're headed for. Right up there, straight ahead. I can actually see the beam from the sniper's rifle already. Alright, so we're going to make a save game. And make sure we actually do have a save game. Again, I've been having trouble with it not actually making saves when it's supposed to. Oh, Martha, this is your grandmother's account? Okay, well, hello, grandmother's account? Okay. Oh, hello there.
Out of here alive. Bunch of rapists and murderers.
Yeah, just walk right into it, buddy.
How many of you are left, huh?
Alright. Take out as many as I can, nice and quiet like. And then we'll move in.
Finally.
Best open world game since Far Cry 3? Yeah, I could see that. I actually really enjoyed Far Cry 4, but obviously I like Days Gone better. Far Cry 3 was a lot of fun too. Oh, there's one. Hey buddy, why don't you just stand real still for me like that? And there you go. There's another one investigating the sniper corpse.
Bunch of murdering sons of bitches. You like to set up ambushes, yeah?
More? Give me more. There's one. Way in the back there. Moving around. Oh, okay, they've started moving around back there. Nice. There's another. Oh, there's a couple moving up closer. Come on, buddy. Come a little bit closer. Yeah. Get within pistol range. No, I'm not going to risk it. That was a terrible spot to take cover, sir. Oh, I'm getting low on ammo. Suppressor's getting in bad shape too now. Come on, fellas. What are we waiting on? Come get some. You know you want to. All your friends are doing it. Come on. Well, I guess we could push forward. We've gotten over half of them.
Yeah, go take a look.
Aha.
There's another one. I got you now, asshole.
Nice. What is that? 3 shots left in the rifle. Maybe 2 shots left in the suppressor. Well, I bet we could get those last 2 shots. Last 2 shots should be silenced. Ah, there's one way back in the corner over there, and one... We've got the heavy coming out over there. One over here by itself. Okay. Take his armor. And then we should be able to take him out with this. Come on. Oh, so close. Okay, reload. Those guys are tough. Okay. Well, we have 3 left. Nice. Oh, man. I was kind of hoping that would be a headshot. Oh, well. Okay, one more. And there he is right there. Let's go say hello. I hear a screamer running around. I hear her. You're out of there, buddy.
Now you know how it feels.
Okay, now where was that screamer at?
Yeah.
There, oh, where are those screamers at? Hello, ladies.
Like the type to have an underground bunker. Yeah?
Now, these ladies look like they know how to have a good time. Oh, my goodness. Yuck. All right. Yeah, definitely. Nice. Another one? Are you folks seeing this? Are you seeing this crap? Is there another one? Really? Damn, 3 of them in one spot. That's kind of wild. Okay, then. All right, let's go grab the bike, and then we'll come back and hit that bunker over there to officially clear the ambush camp. Yeah, that was nuts. Co-captain, what's going on? Hello and welcome. I guess we have to... No, we don't have to take the bridge. That's right. There's a little path over here. Yeah, we might as well shut Carlos up while we're over here.
But those things were taken from me. Jesse, I am so sorry for what we did to you.
Yeah, Screamer Convention? Yeah, I guess so.
Shut the fuck up.
Look like it. Okay, and the bunker is just inside here. I've had a lot of problems at this particular ambush camp. I've had trouble with enemies getting stuck in the wall down there and making it where I just simply cannot complete this ambush camp. I remember I was trying to do my no commentary Survival 2 full playthrough videos, and when I was recording this part of the video, I had to do this one camp over, 4 or 5 times. I just had to keep doing it over and over until finally I loaded an older save and, you know, eventually got it where I was able to kill all of the enemies without anybody being stuck inside of a wall somewhere. Really? 98%? You couldn't give me the other 2% so I can level up? Okay. Ah, tractor bomb. Nice. Okay, right on. That is why you want to unlock these ambush camps, because you do get crafting recipes. And also, if you look at the map of this region now that I've cleared these ambush camps, the fog has been removed, which would reveal the location of any Nero injectors, but I've already got those. And it will also reveal the location of any nest. The exact location of each nest will be marked. And I just hit my saddlebag. I don't think I need to refill anything. Yeah, I haven't fired a single round since hitting the saddlebags. There's a bed back here. Current time is 12:32 p.m. I normally would not camp at 12:32, but I'm going to go ahead and camp till first light, because next we're headed after the Iron Butte horde. You've seen mods making Deke wear hipster clothes. I'm speechless. I don't know how I feel about that. The crazy way that you died? Well, of course. Tell me about the crazy way that you died. 6 p.m. I need to rest one more time.
Grab some shut eye.
You only go out during the day? Throughout most of the game, I only adventure at night. I do all of my exploration and horde killing and stuff at night, usually. I said that wrong. I do most of my exploration and horde killing during the day, and I try not to go out at night. There we go. Okay, that should be the right time now. It is now 7:07 a.m. Now we can head after the Iron Butte horde, since we've done everything else in this area. That's right, that's the one and only Chrissy Cupcake. Best moderator I've ever had. I mean, she's the only moderator I've ever had, but still the best. Okay, I am about to go take out a horde, so I should probably see if I need any of these materials and supplies off of these enemies. I may need a few things here and there. The Iron Butte horde isn't particularly difficult. In fact, it's my favorite. So I don't anticipate having too much trouble out of them, but I still like to fill up on my supplies as best I can before I go into pretty much any horde fight. You just never know how things are going to go. They're so unpredictable. Ah, there he is. I see you. Okay. Let's see if we can find another pack of screamers over here. I have been attacked by 8 runners in this position. I actually have video. I've never put it into a official video that I've posted, but I was able to capture video footage of the corpses of the 8 runners that I fought in this spot right here. So I guess this is just a spot where it's common for large numbers of elite enemies to spawn, because I've never seen 8 runners at any other time in this game. I've probably got over 1,000 hours in this game. In fact, now I know it's over 1,000 hours at this point, and never before have I seen 8 runners in one spot. Oh, I remember seeing a fuel can around here. I am a touch low on fuel. Maybe there's one by one of these vehicles or something down here. No? Does anybody know where the fuel can is for this camp? I mean, pretty much all of the ambush camps have a fuel can somewhere so you can fuel up your bike while you're there. I'm certainly not seeing one. Fine. I know other places to go to get one. Or to fuel up, at least. Hello! Yeah, we're gonna avoid that guy. Yeah, Crazy Willie's is right around the corner here. Of course, there's probably assholes here also. Of course there are. Maybe we can just get in and get out. Maybe we can make a save game first, too. No save game? That means somebody's aware of me. Outstanding.
I need fuel.
Yes, I do.
Here we go.
The Lobart horde? Yeah, that is actually a fairly large horde for that area. There's a really nice train bridge there that's perfect. It's a perfect bottleneck. If you can back them up to that bridge, that's a really good spot to take them out at. Hey, buddy. Alright. My way through here, the first time I noticed there was something I could pick up. Outstanding. That's valuable stuff. Okay, so we'll go right back through this ambush camp and head toward the Iron Butte horde. New sub? Who's that? Angelo Gaming. Hello. Hello, and welcome. And thank you for subbing. See if I can get through here without running into anything. There we go. Okay. Fairly smooth, I guess. Let's go get that Iron Butte horde. So I don't want to hype it up too much, but I am going to try my no shots fired method. I have had some trouble with that on the PC version. Sometimes your proximity bombs and your proximity mines, they just don't want to go off when they should. Sometimes they go off too soon, sometimes they go off too late, and sometimes they don't go off at all. So the proximity bombs and proximity mines can be really unpredictable. That's been my experience so far on the PC version. but we will give it a shot. My Iron Butte Horde no shots fired video is actually the video that got this channel noticed in the first place. I was so fortunate. Sam Witwer, the guy who plays Deacon St. John, actually came across that video and shared it on his Twitter. And that right there was the moment that my channel started to blow up. So, that's so cool. I love telling that story. Y'all are probably tired of hearing that. Okay. Iron Butte Horde. And there they are. Hey, fellas. How are we? Okay, so what we're going to do, if, you know, anybody who's familiar with my channel, you've probably seen me do this a couple of times. If you're new here, I'll walk you through it real quick. What we're going to do is we're going to set traps on these explosives here. This explosive barrel, we're going to run them through this trench right here to this explosive barrel and this one. We're going to run them over here to this explodey truck, and then we're going to use this explosive truck. And there's another one way back here, hidden back here, that you can just barely see it. We're going to use that one, and then just in case, I'm going to trap this one as well. Just in case, you know, we need to take out a few more on the finish. So, let's do it. Oh yeah, save game. Definitely save your game first. Just in case things go south. And let's check and make sure that it did, in fact, give us a save game. Outstanding. We do have a save game there. Let's do it. Oh man, I don't have enough bombs. And I don't have any gunpowder to make another one. Are you kidding me? You've got to be shitting me, dude. Okay, all that build up and I don't have the required materials. Where can I get gunpowder? Should be some nearby. Maybe right here in this truck, I think. Sweet. I think that one is all I needed. All right, let's see, because I need at least 3 of these proximity bombs. There we go. Okay, how about a fresh save game? And we'll try again. So I put one near this barrel. The idea is the enemies will run past it, the proximity bomb will go off, and then also detonate that barrel, giving us a nice double explosion while they're packed down here in this trench. And the idea is the same for this one, but you don't want it too close to the truck, or it will also trigger the truck too soon. For the trucks, since they are such large explosives, they create such a huge blast radius, I like to do them with more precision, so I will use the remote detonation bombs on those so that I can detonate them precisely when I need them to go off. Put the next one over here. On this truck. These bombs go off in the order that you placed them. So whichever one you placed first is the one that goes off first, and then second, and then third, whatever order you place them in. Okay, that's why I saved that one for last, because that one's a fail-safe. So we'll run right past it and come up here to this one instead. This will be number 3 in the sequence. And then our just in case is over here. Survival 2 is quite exhilarating. Nothing quite like it. My personal favorite difficulty in this game is Hard 2, because that is the highest you can go, but still have the option to fast travel and still have your minimap. I like having stuff like that. I know a lot of people are against using the HUD and against using fast travel, but, you know, I like having it. I like having the option, at least. Okay, so the very last one that we place, we save this one for last because you don't want it to go off too soon and you don't want to kick off this encounter too soon. So the very first explosion is the last one I set, simply because you have to get close to do it. Alright, we're going to use another stamina cocktail and a focus cocktail, just so we don't run out at the beginning of the fight. Lob a couple grenades in there, maybe 4 of them. As many as we can get away with before they start moving too fast. There we go. Okay, now we're going to run them up this trench. We'll need attractors. They come up the trench, triggering those bombs, hopefully. Ah, that second one went off too soon. Okay, so they're going to run to the truck. Okay, wait for them to approach the truck. The truck goes boom. We'll put a couple in here. Or 3. We got time. Okay, another attractor for this next truck over here. There we go. Put it right beside the truck. And then you have to break line of sight and create distance. Wait for them to gather at the truck. And once they have started to gather over there, here we go. We'll get a few more there. Time to pop it. Okay, nice. And then we'll put another one beside this truck right here at the tail of the truck. Break line of sight. Create distance. What the? I did not trigger that. I did not trigger that truck. What happened? I have no idea why that truck just went off. I did not trigger it. I wonder, did it throw an attractor bomb? I did not notice, but I don't think it did. Alright, so we've got our failsafe truck over here. Put them right there beside the truck. This one better not go off by accident. I really didn't set that other one off. I never did hit the button. Did we get them? Outstanding. So even though it screwed up and one of the bombs went off too soon, we still got them all. Right on. Now, you may have noticed it didn't pop up any kind of message saying that the horde was complete, or, you know, it didn't give us credit for the horde or anything, but that's because we're doing it too early in the story. So, it's not, we don't have the quest yet. It's really early in the story for this. When I come back to clear this horde for the story mission, it should just auto-complete and move on to the next cutscene. I may have to clear out a few stragglers, but the main part of the horde should be cleared already when I get back for the mission. Let's see. Michael Pilgrim. I don't like fast travel. You miss out on some of the adventure. This is true. Sometimes, I mean, how does that saying go? Sometimes the destination is the journey, or the journey is the destination, or whatever. You know, sometimes just getting there is the fun part. But sometimes I just want to get the mission objectives knocked out, you know? Just get a couple of missions knocked out before I have to get up for work in the morning or whatever. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah, because we already got the ones up here. All right, so Iron Butte Horde, no shots fired. Actually managed to pull it off, even though bombs were going off at the wrong times. That's awesome. Okay. Time to move on with the story. I was hoping we'd have time. Okay. So the next story mission is to meet up with O'Brien up here in the Cascades. So we'll go to Copeland's camp, stock up, resupply, maybe camp till first light, and then go do that next mission to push the story forward. 8% fuel. We barely made it to this one, didn't we? I can't wait till I get further in the game and I can upgrade the bike more.
Man, you've been doing so much. Fuel's looking a little low.
Ain't it though? Alright.
Hey, stop by whenever you need something, all right?
Deacon, hey.
Damon.
Now that's what I'm talking about. One upgrade coming up.
Nope, can't get
Come
those
by
yet.
anytime.
Okay, what's the time? 3:35 p.m. Yeah.
See ya, Deke.
We'll go ahead and rest, make it first light, and head out for that story mission.
What was I doing when the world got sick?
Hey, Heidi. Hello, ma'am. Thank you so much. Look at that, everybody. Thanks again. What did we say that was in the last stream? Norwegian krone. 87 Norwegian krone is something like $10 USD. Awesome. Thank you. Love it. How did you know? That's exactly what I wanted.
All right. Okay. Let's go.
Duck and roll. Yeah. That does the trick.
Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes.
All right. So some of y'all may remember we talked about this in one of my earlier streams a couple of weeks back. I had found where people have been stealing some of my videos. Some of my older videos that don't have any commentary, they've actually been downloading them and then re-uploading them on their channel like it's their own original content. And I've actually just twice I've discovered more channels that were doing that, just straight up copying my videos and putting them up like it's their own content. And of course, I've gone through the steps to have YouTube remove those videos.
Deacon, hey.
Hey, Damon.
It's just annoying. It's like, really, folks? You know, maybe if you spent a little bit of time trying to produce your own videos, you know, maybe you could get views and subscribers instead of trying to steal everybody else's content. If you were working as hard making your own content as you are working at stealing everybody else's, then things might work out better for you. I don't know. Not that I really know anything. I'm just playing video games. Yes, yeah, I'm actually working on a logo. I've been talking to my brother, actually, is a really good artist, and I've been talking to him about coming up with some kind of graphic or logo that I can start using as a watermark. And so yeah, I'm looking into that. And I've also got some... Oh, hello, Screamer. I hate those things. Yeah, anyway, I've got some different editing software that I can use to add watermarks and logos and things of that nature. So yeah, it's in the works. I think the biggest problem with those old videos was that they didn't even have any commentary. So, I mean, there was nothing to market as my own. Not even my voice, so... But anyway, yeah, it's in the works. I'm about tired of seeing that kind of stuff. Okay, let's make a save game before we go in. I know, right? Some people's kids.
So what the hell?
I managed to recruit a few guys who I trust, but like me aren't happy with what's going on.
So why am I here?
I wanted to give you this. You were right. About your wife.
Where did you get this?
When Silver Lake evacuated, they took Nero personnel, federal officials, and well, Sarah Irene Whitaker had a Class 4 federal clearance level.
Clearance level.
Your wife bugged out with a recon unit, east of Fort Rock.
Take me there.
No.
No. Well, you got a ride. We're all friends now.
The base is gone.
What?
A year ago. Local militia group.
Militia group? Where's their camp?
You don't know.
How the hell can you not know? You got a helicopter. You got satellites.
Somewhere around Crater Lake, but it's a no-fly zone, okay? They got outposts, rockets, RPGs.
Crater Lake.
Crater Lake. Oh, I wanted to tell you about the work we're doing. Studying the infected, the freaks. They're evolving. As bad as things are right now, they're gonna get worse. A lot worse.
Okay. So that's an interesting development. Hey, oh yeah, I did get a skill point during that last horde battle, didn't I? Sweet. Okay, so let's try not to forget about the skill point. All right. And I believe on this playthrough, I got I have all of the survival skills that I like to get early. I have all of the ranged skills that I like to get early, which leaves Executioner. Yes. This is one of my favorite skills. This is one of the skills that makes me start using melee more. So yeah, let's definitely get that one. This allows you to sneak attack the elite enemies, the more powerful enemies like the breakers and reachers. You can now sneak attack them. And if you use the right gear, like flashbangs and flashbang grenades and smoke bombs, you can actually stun them with the flashbang and the smoke bomb, and then just run right up on them and stealth kill them.
We were with Iron Mike. We were thinking about riding south, but the Santiam Pass was blocked. There was no way through, and he said that he knew another way.
Iron Mike, he's not too happy with us right now.
Just listen to me, Do you remember what he said?
Iron Mike? Yeah, he was bragging about knowing every trail in 100 miles, and there was a trail that went around Mount Heels. It's not something.
Thielsen, yeah, that's it. Thielsen Pass.
Yeah, why the hell you... Shit. You've talked to... She's alive? Sarah's alive? Deke?
Hey, listen to me. O'Brien, they, Boozer, he found her ID badge. Yeah, Boozer, I think that she's alive.
Deke, you never lost hope. You always knew. So what are you gonna do?
I don't know, Boozer. I don't know, but... God, if there's even a chance that she's alive, well, I gotta find her.
Goddamn right. Shit, I gotta go. Ricky and Eddie need help putting up a shelf or some goddamn thing. I'll see you when you get back to camp. Boozer out.
Okay, see you, Boozer.
No, Boozer's such a good buddy. He just wants Deacon to be happy.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. It has come to my attention that some of you are out there working with Nero. The very same Nero we saw cut down a group of survivors not too long ago. The same Nero that abandoned us here in this shit 2 years past. Some would call these people fools. But I got a better name for them. Traitors. And I assure you, I don't take treason lightly. But I am a reasonable man. So you get one warning. Listen up. Stop what you're doing. Now. Before we find you. 'Cause we will. And when we do, you will pay. I'll personally string you up on the biggest tree I find. And while you're breathing your last, we'll quarter you and feed you to the freaks you love. That is a promise. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free
Let's see
Oregon.
what the old man's got to
Don't
say.
believe the lies.
Yeah, well, Cope, I gotta say I don't like it any more than you. Do your worst.
Okay, that was pretty intense there, Cope. Okay, so let me see what's going on in the comments here. Yeah. Hey, Tim Michaels, hello. Chilling Ray, how you doing? Hi. Hello, and welcome to the stream. And let's see. Do I still want to hear The Crazy Way You Died? Sure. Go ahead and pop it in the chat while we do this next mission here. So this is the Riding Nomad Again mission. Advancing the story will temporarily lock you out from the northern regions. Not yet. Let's go resupply. There are several locations throughout Iron Butte and some locally that we can get to top off all of our materials. And I just refuse to believe it, but I don't know of any really good hidden loot locations anywhere in the next areas of the game. I don't know any places where you can go to pick up craftable items that are ready to use. there are several places where you can pick up proximity mines, but not other items. So
Deacon, where are you?
I'm gonna take care of that real
Hey,
quick.
Ricky, I got some shit I gotta take care of.
Are you coming back?
Back. What do you mean?
Boozer told us.
Boozer told you. Okay, look, there's nothing to tell.
There's no way over the Sandium Pass, you know that.
Yes, I'm coming back. Listen, like I said, I got some shit to do. Deacon out.
Okay, so I was leaving Diamond Lake and I ran into a Rager and I tried to get my bike out of there, but the bike didn't want to go forward, and when it worked, floored it right into a car. Perfect. That could only have been funnier if it were a tree, because, you know, as far as I can tell, trees are, in fact, the deadliest enemy in Days Gone. The single deadliest enemy in the game, trees. And cars, too. Oh, hey, cool, Chilling Ray. So it was that video that helped you get past the sawmill. Right on. Congratulations.
What did you drop?
That is an accomplishment. Oh, man. Looks like my stuff hasn't respawned here. Dang it. All right, whatever. There's a couple of other places I can check real quick. Seen 3 or 4 breakers in one area. Yes, I've seen as many as 3. Lost so much to those trees, right? Hey, kiddo. Say hello to the internet. Hi. Bye.
Fuel can.
Right.
Needed this. That's it.
Okay, next one is right here. And see, this is one thing I do like about fast travel, is when I'm just trying to pick up supplies. I just want to pop in and pop out and grab some supplies. That's all we're doing. And go push forward with the story as soon as possible, because we are ready to move forward with this story and move into the southern regions. There's literally maybe just a couple of things we have to do to tie up the story missions before we move forward. Okay, stuff's not here. Great. That means some of this stuff may not be here. Only one way to find out. Have to leave the district or else come back 24 hours. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. It takes a little time for stuff to respawn. I just couldn't remember how recently I had been to these spots. And I figure, you know, even if 1 or 2 items have been taken, there may be other stuff that I can pick up. So, still, it's worth coming to check. I guess I could have, like, camped somewhere for a couple of days to make sure everything respawned, but honestly, I don't want to take that kind of time. Something else here, y'all may not know this, if you see these houses with a green doghouse out front, any house that has a green doghouse, there will probably be a dog treat inside. You can find chew toys for the puppy. So we gotta take Jack a chew toy before we head out. Yeah. All the stuff has been taken here. There should be several items right there. All right, but there might still be a chew toy over here. Nope, looks like I've already got the chew toy also. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, that's right, Deacon. Kick that door open like you're mad. Get pissed. Do some damage. All right. Oh, hello. There's some stuff I can pick up right there. Not you. You. There we go. Aha. Frag grenade. I did use a few grenades on that horde, so that's cool.
I'll come back later.
Everything's gone.
Finish burning
Okay.
out these nests.
Never mind. It was a bit of a waste of time coming here, but oh well. The loot locations in Iron Butte should have loot for us. Some loot from Iron Butte.
Should look for fuel.
I am looking for fuel, Deacon. Calm down, sir. Is there any way to get my friend out of shooting the gas cans every time he uses them?
That should be it.
I don't know. Do you want to? That sounds kind of badass. Okay, so there is one loot location right up here by this historical marker. If you look at the ridge that separates the Iron Butte region from the Lost Lake region, this ridge right here, there are 3 loot locations just along that ridge. One is this little orange tent at right here by this historical marker. And there are 2 others that we will take here in a second. Who's heading out? Dogbone. All right, man. We'll see you later. Thanks for popping in, bud. Good to see you. Girl eat Madtail. Dog chew toy at Lisa's house. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Let's see. Where's it telling us to go? This way. Nope. Get fuel first. Got some enemies nearby. Of course we have enemies nearby. More enemies. Wolves usually bring friends. There's one of them. Okay. Only 2? I find that hard to believe. There's probably a third one somewhere. Yep, I've got motion on the mini-map. Oh, hey, dude. Watch where you're going. Alright. Okay.
That should be it.
Wait for the wolf to get closer so you can get a clean headshot? Yeah. I would totally be doing that if I were really concerned with conserving ammo. I'm at the point in the game now where I have plenty of ammo and plenty of money to buy more, so it's not like mission critical to conserve every round right now. Alright. So we're driving right past one of those loot locations, but we'll come to it here in a second. Okay. Right up here. There we go. So this ledge right here will lead you up to a historical marker and one of those hidden loot locations where you can pick up some goodies. And one thing about the Iron Butte region, this region is actually well known for not having any good loot. However, if you are searching carefully, it's one of the best places to pick up loot because it's one of the only regions I know of that has 3 of these spots where you can pick up stuff like this. And you can see there's a flashbang, a grenade, a proximity mine, a proximity bomb, a med kit. There's all kinds of good stuff up here. I mean, shoot, I only need a few points of health. But those medkits respawn, so you might as well top off while you're here. Okay, so that's one of the loot locations in the Iron Butte region. Now we'll head down to the second one, which is, we just drove past it, so it's really close by. Okay. Was right up here. Yeah. You just come up this ledge right here. This is the path where Deacon and Schizo go into Ripper territory during a mission that they do together. And it's way back here. Here in a sec, I'll show you where it is on the map. I just realized I wasn't showing where these locations were exactly. Okay, so this one, again, it's this ridge that separates Iron Butte from Lost Lake. And this one is right here at this house. It's up here You can see a green tent right there. And that's where we're at. Okay, remote bomb and a tractor. Nice. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the comments. Let's see. Martha says the best way I defeated the Iron Butte horde was letting the horde get focused on a speaker and wasn't even planning on doing it that way. Yeah, nice. That's cool when that kind of stuff works out that way. How did the freaks know there were people out there? Once again, we're joined by Finn in stream. Hey, Finn, what's going on, buddy? Okay, and the next one is down here by the Cloverdale facility. So you just go past this Nero camp right here. And follow... Hello. Okay. Getting sloppy here. Get it together, Junior. Alright, so what... Oh, hello. Anybody else seeing this? The terrain all freaked out like that? That is not awesome. We're gonna go the other way. We'll come back to that in a second. Might even make a save game and load my save game. See if loading the game fixes those textures. Not trying to fall through the map right now. That would not be cool. Alright. Where is... Okay, the bed is this next building over. Oh, wow. Should probably make a save game at the bike and load the game, like, right now. Yeah, it does bug out every now and then. Generally not so bad. In fact, I've played a while before I've seen any kind of bugged out textures like that. Okay, so I do have a save game right there. Let's go ahead and load that. Take a sip of bourbon for good luck. Okay, and then let's check the textures inside this building here. See how this looks. Sometimes simply loading... Yeah, there we go. Sometimes simply reloading the cell will fix things up for you. Okay.
I'm just gonna grab some shut eye.
The ground had a stroke. Yeah, the I-97 area is bad about that. Later in the game, I-97 area, the area where you fight the first Reacher. All right. Let's go this way instead. And I haven't used much ammo. No, I haven't used like any ammo. All right, one more loot location in this area. Let's go see if the terrain is fixed. God damn it! Hello. So it's trees, cars, and sandbags. Deadliest enemies in the game. Got it. Hey, things look normal. Sweet. So where we're at, we are right across from the Cloverdale Research Facility with a sniper on our ass. That's awesome. Okay, the terrain is not in my favor. I don't think I can get out of his line of sight.
Some of this?
Yeah, have some of that, butthole. Now, the smoke bomb can also protect you from the sniper. It makes the wolves throw up, which is just funny as hell, but it can also block line of sight for the snipers. Alright. Yeah, let's try this instead. There he is. No? No luck? Body shot then.
That asshole guess he won't be ambushing anyone else today.
There's one. Come here, buddy. Any more? Seriously? Just that one? Oh, okay. Alright, so anyway, what I was trying to say, we're right here at the entrance to the Cloverdale Research Facility. Right here. So if you're looking at Cloverdale and the main entrance and you just go due east, there is a Ripper lookout tower. That is your loot location. Grab the bike. And we'll head up here to this Ripper lookout tower. Okay, see, there's the tower. Here's the ledge that leads up to it. Okay, and right up top, at the top of the tower here. Oh, wow. Discovered that the more you reset the jobs in-game, the harder the game is on Hard 2. Also your favorite. Nice. On 1170 days gone now. Wow. Okay, what do we have up here? We have an attractor bomb and a smoke bomb. Nice. Oh, and a med kit. Probably ought to grab that. And we are done looting the Iron Butte region. So it's like I was saying earlier, the Iron Butte region is known for not having very many supplies here. No crafting supplies. But there are several locations where you can get some good craftable items that are already made, ready to pick up. No crafting required. Okay, there are a couple of good locations around Lost Lake. One is these houses right here. If you need cans, that is a great spot to grab cans. And let's see, do I need cans? I do not need cans, so we're not going to mess with that one. Not going to waste our time with that. We'll go straight to these houses here instead. And what's the fastest way there? Yeah, here we go. Uh-oh. Spoilers. I actually missed what the spoiler was. Chrissy was on top of that one. I didn't even see what it was. Don't remind me, she'll just have to remove that one too. What we got? A screamer? Sounded like a screamer. Where's she at? There she is. Wham! Not today. No screamy screamy for you. Yeah, always out of cans. Well, I'll show you that location again just so you can make note of it. These houses right here in the southwestern corner of Lost Lake, between this little blue-topped house and this little blue-topped house, there are 4 cans right there in that one spot. Right there. And then we're headed here. All right. Oh, sometimes there's enemies here. I almost forgot. I was just fixing to charge in and go grab the loot. Sometimes you can find a survivor rescue here with up to 4 survivors in one spot. And it can net you 4,000 trust with Iron Mike's camp. Really handy when you're trying to build trust with Iron Mike's camp. I'm already at level 3, so even if they are there, I'm not real worried about it. I don't need it right now. Okay, so we have an attractor and a remote bomb up here. I don't think I need anything from downstairs, but just for the folks who are not familiar with this location, you have a proximity mine, a frag grenade, some pretty good crafting materials back here, including another can, and there is a bandage right here in the bathroom. And I don't think I need that or any health right now, so we'll go ahead and move on to the next spot. Where did I park my bike? Dude, where's my bike? Here we go. Okay, next spot is right over here by the sawmill. Just south and east of the sawmill, there's this pond here, and we're headed there next. You're having trouble with the drift for 5 seconds achievement? Let me get away from this spot, and I'll show you what works for me, because I have already done it on this playthrough with, I don't remember if it was with this bike. I think it was earlier than this, so I didn't even have the bike upgraded this well so far. But the way I do it is I find like a snowy spot, and I just start a normal drift. I'm just drifting with my foot on the ground in a tight little donut circle, and then I roll my thumb over to the X and hit boost until I run out of boost. And that does it. That's how I do it. I like to find a large flat area, like let's say a parking lot or something, or a spot with some snow, either one. The snow seems to make it easier to slide around. So that's how I do it. Hope that helps. Hello. And rocks. So we got trees, cars, sandbags, and now rocks are the deadliest enemies in Days Gone. Okay, it's right down here. See this little pond back here against the side of the mountain here? And right over here by the rocks and under this nice little shade tree over here, there's a little cot laid out with a crate that has supplies in it right there. And I need an attractor bomb from that. Sweet, now I'm full up on attractor bombs. Outstanding. Okay, there is only one more in Lost Lake. You can get a flashbang and a attractor bomb, so I don't need any flashbangs and I don't need any attractor bombs. You can also get smoke bombs, and I only need one of those, so I'm not going to bother. Just so y'all know where that is, here in Sherman's camp, on the top of this little Mexican restaurant, Dos Habaneros Mexican restaurant, and right here on the top of the bank of the Metolius, right here on the town square, on the top of that bank, both of those locations have loot there. But I don't need any of it, so we're not going to bother with it right now. Okay, let's do this. The snow is so pretty in this game. They did a great job with it. Okay. Okay. All right. So, I think we're ready. Let's do it. I'm ready. Are y'all ready?
Hey, welcome back.
I was in my classroom when, I taught English.
Good to see you, Deke. Buzz, how's a camper's life? I got you covered.
Honestly, this is the game that I've been just really drawn in by. I haven't... It's been decades since I've played a game that pulled me in like Days Gone. I would say like Halo, back in the day when Halo first released. Doom 2016 was another one that really pulled me in. So I guess that's not decades ago, but still, it's been several years. And that's about it. Recently, maybe Diablo 2 back in the day.
Take care now.
Nothing recently. All right.
You here to buy something?
Park the bike by the gate. Let's see. I'm going to make an actual hard save here. That way I've got a hard save before I start this next section of the story. One thing I've enjoyed about the PC version is, as far as I can tell, you have unlimited save slots. On PlayStation 4 and on PlayStation 5, you have very limited number of save slots. On PC, I just keep making new saves, and it hasn't stopped me yet, so... Alright, Riding Nomad again. Advancing the story will temporarily lock you out from the northern regions. Confirm. Let's do it.
You know a way over the Tealson Pass. You told me once that
I told you nothing. Go on. I can't help you, Deke.
Just draw me a goddamn map.
After everything you've done.
After everything what about what you've done, old man? Huh? Sherman's
go
camp,
on.
the things that you
get
did.
out of
Hey,
here.
now
You
listen
leave
to me,
me be.
listen to me. What if you could take it all back, huh? What if you could fix it? The night that I put Sarah on a chopper, I felt relieved. How fucked up is that? I was relieved, Mike. That's what I've been living with.
And now you're chasing ghosts. You think finding your old lady, if she's alive, you think that's gonna fix it? Make you whole?
I don't know, but I gotta try.
All right. If I do this, what you want, show you the way over the pass, you don't come back. All right? You promise me you don't come back.
I got you.
Okay. So I really don't understand why Iron Mike was so hard on Deacon right there for wanting to find his wife, man. I don't get it. I mean, I get that he wants Deacon to stick around and help him with the camp and everything. I get that. But I don't know, I just felt like that was the wrong attitude to have. Okay. Oh, let's say hi to... no. Okay. Not just yet. Moving on. Meeting with Boozer will advance the story, locking you out of the Lost Lake as you ride south with Iron Mike. Make sure you take the time to turn in any last bounties or visit any vendors before you talk to Boozer. That's terrible advice. Do not turn in your bounties and meats and stuff here. Wait till you get to the next part of the game because you're about to be introduced to new merchants with new items. Okay, so anyway. Oh, look, he's got some gear. And do not start the dialogue already. Really? I wanted to give the puppy a treat, man.
Last winter, we were up on Farewell Ridge. We were watching the freaks. Thousands of them. I mean, too many to count.
Yeah, I remember.
All I could think was, every one of us, man, woman, and child, are now homeless. Bunch of goddamn refugees. Yeah. World belongs to them now.
We'll survive.
Yeah, we've been doing that all right. Surviving isn't living. Something Jack used to say. Doesn't matter when you hit the road where you're heading out to, but you damn well better know where you're coming home to.
You know, we never talked about it while we still wore the colors all this time out in the freak show when shit like this didn't matter anymore.
Yeah, habit, I think. Last two mongrels on Earth, farewell originals.
The biker boys, most badass drifters on the broken road.
Damn straight.
Yeah, I guess we did become sort of a brand.
We were a lot of things, but we were never a brand.
When we rode out of Farewell, without Sarah, without Jack, or anyone, I knew that we were leaving everything behind. Everything that mattered was gone. Except this.
You're a nomad again, huh?
Yep, I guess I am.
Come on, Jack. Inside, let's go. If she's out there, you can find her.
Deke, you ready?
Yeah, Mike, I'm ready.
Meet me at the gate. Don't keep me waiting.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, Borislav, we'll see you later, man. Take it easy. Oh. So, it's giving me the marker to give the puppy a treat, but he's not there. Let's see if we can give him a treat. It's a ghost puppy. Okay, that's kind of messed up. It's Casper's dog. Okay, on that note, I'm out. Time to go. All right, Ken, we'll see you around, man. Have fun at work. Ghost puppy. All right, let's do this. That's enough putting it off. Let's go.
Hey.
Heard Big Mike is taking you over the pass?
Yep.
You really think she's still alive? Billions of people are dead, but somehow she made it.
Hey, we made it, didn't we? If I give up now, if I don't do this, well, then I'm just gonna end up like,
Like us, right? Like Iron Mike, like Boozer? What'd you call us? Campers, yeah?
You go, and you find your woman. You know where to find me.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? You know what I think, Deacon? I think...
You know what I think? I think you're jealous.
You're afraid to be here. You're afraid to be a part of something. We need you here, and that scares the hell out of you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
You ready? Yeah.
I agree.
Get the hell out of here.
Why would everybody hate on him so much for just trying to be happy, man? The man, I mean, that's loyalty. That's one of the major themes of this game is loyalty. He is loyal to his wife, and if there's any chance that she's still out there, he is going to find her.
Okay, I'm following you.
Mike, could you pick up the pace there, buddy? Kinda got places to be, bud. Places to go and shit to do. Let's pick it up. Sir?
Took Jack out fishing once. Before, you know.
Oh, shit.
I got one. Didn't know what the hell to do with it.
Would you decide where you're going? Thank you.
That sounds like Jack.
I swear it's like following old people on the road.
Tight club. Are you boys racing?
Road rage.
I don't think you murdered anyone. Not in cold blood.
It's not murder if they shoot at you first.
You know how many tourists we used to get through here come summer?
A few.
Thousands. Too many to count. Highway be bumper to bumper with SUVs and campers chock full of sunburned moms, beer-chugging dads, and their snot-nosed kids. Goddamn rainbow of floppy hats, Hawaiian shirts, and flippy flops. All summer long they come. A trail of colorful ants from L.A. to Farewell to here, non-stop.
I'm glad I avoided road trips out here that time of year.
love the imagery as you go through that arch back there. That's a powerful scene all by itself when you pass into Ripper territory and go through that arch back there.
You can use the help. I don't have a choice, Mike. Fair enough. Come on, just follow
Sir,
me.
let's pick it up.
Yeah, okay.
Find that next gear, buddy. Okay, so I already know once the music starts in this next scene, it's going to flag this video as having copyrighted music in it. And once the video's up and fully posted and everything, I'm going to have to go in and edit that part out, or the video will get demonetized. So I don't know of any way to avoid that. I'll go ahead and say it right now. I don't own the rights to that video. I know it's copyrighted material. It's just part of the game's soundtrack, and I don't have any control over that. So if necessary, if this one gets flagged for having copyrighted music in it, I'll just have to remove that section later. But we can enjoy it for right now, at least.
This is it.
This is it.
This is as far as I go. Keep following the trail. It'll take you down the mountain, on into the Diamond-like Valley. I wish you luck. Hope you're right about your old lady still being alive. She is? Well, maybe so. But you gotta ask yourself, Deke, what does it matter if everyone else is dead?
All right. Wait a minute. Where's the music? What? Aw, man, hang on. Sorry, guys. Just ruined a great moment. Yeah, that's right. My other save game was freaking out. The horde music was playing 24/7, so I had to turn the music off. My bad.
Life's for the living, I won't be giving up on you.
All right.
Mayday! Mayday! Captain Corey? You there? Come in! Mayday! No one's listening. Damn it! Try again!
What the hell?
So this part's interesting. I'll be entirely honest, I don't have any, like, clever tricks or whatever for this very first Rager. Normally I would just use the BFG or something like that, but I don't have the BFG unlocked yet. So, we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Elbow grease and sweat. And fire. Lots of fire. See if we can lead him past this explosive tank back here. Oh, no, that didn't work. Run faster, Deacon! Okay, so we're still going to try to use this propane tank, if possible. I don't think I can get far enough ahead of him. There we go. Gotcha. Alright. That wasn't too bad.
You. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what we would have done without you, man.
Oh, come on.
Hey, okay, all right. It's dead. It's cool.
Man of the hour.
Oh, God.
I'm Russell, Glenn Russell. This is Private Mullins.
Rick. Hey, Rick. I'm Deacon St. John.
Deacon Jerky.
Yes, sir. The Chutes County Militia.
You're not from around here. You come over the pass?
No. I've just been drifting. I came over the salt flats east of Silver Lake. What the hell are you doing out here, man? How'd you get across the 97?
Whoa. Jesus, man.
What?
This guy just saved your freaking life.
The colonel told us to look out for anybody entering the territory, north or south.
Freaking slow your roll, man. We'll let the captain deal with that, okay?
Fine.
He just killed a freaking Ranger, dude. Come with us. We got a camp just by Diamond Lake. Get you 3 hots in the cot. Least we can do.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. What about Flores? We can't just leave him here.
You stay here. I'll come back with some fuel.
No.
Listen, stay here. Use his ammo if you gotta. You'll be fine. Okay? Let's go.
Following you.
You gotta stick with me, okay? Been having some trouble with squatters out here the past few weeks. A patrol picks you up, could be trouble.
Okay.
Got it.
Let's go meet the militia.
So, the Chutes County Militia?
Look, man, all I know is they feed me. They want me to salute them. Yes,
Hey, Ryan,
sir.
how are
I
you?
salute and say yes,
Hello
sir.
and
Big's
welcome.
your outfit?
The camp out here, we got 100, maybe more. Hard to keep track. Back at HQ, a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, okay. Any women?
Hell, that what you're about? Well, you can forget it. Colonel's got rules about that.
Fraternizing.
Yeah, that. Look, you pull your weight, follow orders, nobody messes with you. Women same as the men. Don't matter to the colonel.
I'm not... listen, I'm looking for some people and a woman that I rode with a year back or so. They would have come over from Silver Lake. They would have been at one of those Nero refugee camps, I think.
Silver Lake? Jesus, man. Silver Lake's been gone a lot longer than that.
Yeah, it's too goddamn easy to lose track of time out here, you know? Anyway, you guys, do you pick anyone up? Survivors, I mean, from the refugee camp?
Maybe. Like I said, it's a big freaking army, you know? Ask the captain. He came in across the salt flats, I think. He might know.
The cap?
Yeah, that no commentary series, I'm actually done recording that. I was able to just kind of binge play for about a week or so and wrapped up the recording on it. So I'll be releasing those. I'm trying to release them Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah, one thing I liked about Dying Light was you had the DLC pack where you could craft medieval weapons, like medieval shields and swords and maces and stuff. That was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed using those items.
Where's Mullins? Flores?
Flores is dead, sir. I'll have Mullins with the body.
That'll be all, Corporal.
Oh, no, I'm not insulted at all. I fully realize there are other gamers out there way better than I am.
Yeah, yes, sir. If it wasn't for this man, we'd all be dead, sir. I sort of promised him some food and a safe place to camp tonight, sir.
Corporal, get the fuck out of here. And you are?
Name's Deacon St. John.
Name's Corey. Derek Corey. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I've been on the
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Captain Corey. I'd like to see more of this character.
You were recruiting?
Are you interested?
I've been looking to settle down. Yeah, find a camp. I'm interested.
Ice International, JC, how y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I really liked the difficulty progression in this game. It does hit a spike when you hit your first story mission horde. That's quite a bit of spike in difficulty there, but
There's a couple of camps I used to do runs for.
myself, I had already been killing hordes, so it wasn't really like crazy hard.
Freaks?
Just took a few tries to get it figured
I
out.
got a reputation for being able to track shit down, you know?
Which camps?
Where are they? You know, past the Farewell Valley. It doesn't matter. They're gone now. They're overrun. Russell said you were there when Silver Lake was overrun?
Yeah. That was a shit show, I can tell you.
Any survivors?
A few.
Yeah, I love listening to the sergeant screaming at the recruits. It's almost as funny as the scene from Mass Effect 2.
Militia script. Camp credits. Payment for helping my men. Use them at any of the commissaries.
Okay.
You gonna join up? Stick around. We're getting ready to ride out of here soon.
The hordes in this area aren't any more difficult. They're just bigger. So they take more bullets and more supplies simply because they're larger numbers of freaks.
We're fighting a war out here. You sure you're up for it?
Is that the best you got?
I can recruit you. But the colonel is the only one who can swear you in. You stick around. Give us a hand. I'll take you to him myself.
I'll be here.
Good.
Yeah, most of the hordes in this region are over 125.
Jesus.
125, 150, 175.
He took it from Sarah. He had to take it from Sarah because
Stuff like that.
Giving it to him, so that means that she's got to be here.
Go, go, go! You better move your ass!
He doesn't look like militia.
Hey, you don't look very militia to me.
Nah, man, name's Wade. Wade Taylor. You can call me Wade.
Deacon St. John.
Holy shit. Deacon St. John. Is your old man a preacher or something?
No.
Man, that is a hell of a name.
All right, listen.
You see this, man? This is some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Whew. So what, you joining up, becoming an army man? You playing soldier and shit?
I don't know. Maybe. Listen, you look like you just came in from out the shit, right?
Yeah, man, yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday. I've been waiting to see the colonel, whatever the hell that is.
Traveling with some people, we got separated. You see anyone that looked like this around here?
Nah, man. Ooh, she is a looker. I'd hit that, you know. I gotta go, man. They're checking me for lice or some shit. Good luck to you, Deacon St. John. Jesus, what a name.
Jesus, that dude's fucked up. He wouldn't remember Sarah if she slapped him in the face.
All right.
Sarah, come. Where the hell are you?
Let's go see if Sarah's around.
Somewhere. Maybe in these tents. Maybe in here. Nope, not here. Check this one. The infirmary. I mean, with her background, that's where she would be, right? God damn it. She's not here either.
Why are you not working hard? What? Yes, sir.
It's gotta be the one. Sarah? Sarah, you in here? Shit, not here. Oh, God damn it, she's not here. She's not here, but... Right, yeah, it couldn't be that easy. Now, could it?
St. John, are you on this channel? Corporal Russell said you had a radio.
Yeah, I'm here.
Meet me at the gate.
On my way.
Hello. You are new here?
Right.
I am Lumi Ikeda.
So I'm going to sell everything that I have here,
The bounty collector around here.
so that I can get
Yes,
bike upgrades.
We welcome
It's
anyone
pretty
who
easy
works
to
with the
get
heirs.
trust and credits with the other militia camp, so all of my bounties and meat and stuff I sell here. And then I mostly just rely on missions to level up with the other camp. I don't have anything to sell here. Oh well. Okay, let's see if we can get any bike upgrades.
Hey there. I haven't seen you around before.
What can we do?
Lucas Monroe.
Nope,
Yeah,
not yet.
I just shipped in, you know. Deacon St. John.
Not yet.
Well,
Aha.
take a look around. I
Oh,
got
yes.
all kinds of bike parts if you got credits.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't really care for this tank. It makes a funny noise all the time, and it gets annoying. It looks cool, but the sound it makes is annoying. And you can't put the custom decal on it. I will actually take the reduced fuel capacity to have my decal and no funny noises. I can't afford that one yet. Okay, can't afford that. Or that. Or that. I can afford that.
Yep.
Okay. That will have to do.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I
and
got
fuel.
parts if you're looking.
Okay.
New around here? Name's Ava Bergstrom. Friends call me Bergie.
Deacon St. John. Yeah, I just got here.
Well, Deacon St. John, you do your job and you'll get along just fine. How's that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that noise from the Death Stranding tank really gets on my nerves.
Hey, sorry.
It's something you just have to listen to all the time. It really gets old. Okay, he said meet me at the gate. All right, here we go.
Getting ready to ride out. You still coming?
Ready when you are.
So you put a lot of work into this.
Yeah, some.
Yeah, I just put some work into it literally just now.
Open it up!
Are you any good? Can you ride?
Yeah. Yeah, I can ride.
Do you want to join the militia? You're gonna have to prove it to me. See if you can keep up, St. John.
What the hell happened back there? I mean, it looks like a forest fire, but the stumps are charred. So that means that the timber was cut before it was burned.
You got a good eye. We call it the dead zone. We use the timber to build our barricades, then burn the slash. From the outpost, we can see a horde coming long before it reaches us.
What? You're gonna burn all the buildings too, so the newts and the swarmers have nowhere to sleep?
You know your freaks, huh?
Like I said, I've been out in the shit for a long time. So that's your plan, huh? The militia, I mean, to burn everything to the ground?
We're fighting a war out here, St. John. We'll do whatever it takes to win.
A war?
That's what it is, isn't it? A war? You've been out in this shit. You've seen the hordes. The only thing that's gonna stop them is an army. Our army.
It's gonna take way more than an army.
We have a plan. The colonel lets you join. We'll fill you in. So, Silver Lake. You asked about survivors. You looking for someone?
No, not really. I mean, look, there were some folks that I rode with once, and I thought maybe they ended up there.
I thought maybe you were after someone. For a bounty, I think.
Yeah, no. I tracked men over long distances before, but not this far. No bounty's worth that.
Corporal. The captain's here.
It's done, sir. Make sure you make a marker. Yes, sir. All right. You two head back to Diamond Lake. Grab, Taylor was his name? Yes, sir. Yeah. Take him to the colonel. I'll be there in 1800. Sir? Military time, Corporal.
Be there
You're
at
supposed to know this by now.
1800.
Oh, yes, sir.
Not in 1800, at 1800.
You find something?
How long is,
Vasquez.
How long has Vasquez been with you guys?
How long am I going to stream tonight? I'll do at least another hour. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can stay up a little later tonight.
You guys been having trouble with supply runs, marauder attacks?
Yeah, normally I would be shutting it down about right now, but I've got plenty of time. I can stay on for well, at least another hour.
Vasquez came out here for a reason. I can't track him from the bike.
Where do we start?
Yeah, where do we start? Oh yeah, okay, here we go.
Come on, I want to look inside the cabin.
Okay, I'm following you.
Hey, anybody bring marshmallows? Okay, this is one of the puppy treats, one of the chew toys we were talking about. So, when I get back to Lost Lake, I've already got a chew toy for Jack. Okay, anything else useful in here? Not particularly, okay. Oh, actually, yeah. Nice. Okay.
You, you said he stole rations, ammo?
Yes.
This is an MRE. It's half-eaten, so looks like your men rode up on him when he wasn't expecting it. His bike's still out front, which means that he went out the back. Wait, over here.
What'd you find?
The fence has been cut. And no rust.
So it was cut recently?
Yeah, come on, this way. Hey, hold on for a second. Look, over here.
Tracks?
Yeah, we're in luck. Hold up. Go on, get out of here.
Yelling at a wolf? Look out! More wolves!
I see him.
I love me some auto shotgun. Yeah. God, I love this thing.
Nice work.
Hey, Jeremiah. So you pre-ordered Days Gone when it first came out. That's cool. Days Gone really wasn't even on my radar when it first came out. I actually rented it from GameFly. I was using GameFly at the time, and it's just, they send you whatever game they have in stock that's on your list, and it wasn't necessarily what I really wanted to play. It's just what they sent me, and it sat on my shelf here for like 2 months before I even picked it up. So I could have already bought it like twice over by the time I actually started playing it, and I was hooked from the first moment.
Yeah, the rest of the pack came at us from back that way, from the east.
You think they chased off Vasquez, leaving one to guard the carcass?
That's my guess.
Come on, let's see if you're right.
You guys got a lot of wolves out here? Ones that aren't infected, I mean?
Yeah, we get reports almost every day.
When I was a kid growing up, there were no wolves in Oregon. I mean, a few coyotes, but no wolves. They've been driven to extinction by ranchers and farmers, timber companies.
Well, it looks like they're making a big comeback.
Oh, you bought it because you were already a fan of Sam Witwer? That's cool. Yeah, I enjoyed his work on the Star Wars games that he did. What was it? The Force Unleashed 1 and 2?
Hold up.
What is it?
That was where I first became aware of Sam Witwer's work.
One of ours.
Looks like they almost got to him.
And he shrugged off the pack to get away.
And then, to buy time, he landed on his ass. Tried to scramble away, but then the wolf lunged. Vasquez dropped him. 2 shots.
You can tell all that.
Yeah.
Isn't there something I'm supposed to be searching here? No, I guess not. Okay. There we go. We're following a blood trail. Got it. Okay. Here's the blood trail.
Wait, get down. Swing.
Nero grave site.
This one's marked on our map. Scattered all over the region.
Yeah, boy, that explains why Vasquez got.
What's funny is they're so careful to avoid this horde all nice and quiet like. I could take them. No problem. We could totally handle this.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I gotta say, you're getting tired of running and hiding from these sons of bitches.
You ever take on a swarm?
Yeah, I've done it before. You just gotta keep moving.
Look, you're gonna join the militia? You must stay focused on the mission. We're not out here to fight freaks.
Beating the shit, killing freaks.
Oh, you like the tank with the BB on it?
Put some distance between us.
I don't know. Maybe that is kind of a lot of freaks. Maybe we wouldn't want to tangle with them right now.
They can smell a corpse from about a mile out.
Part of our slash and burn strategy is to find these grave sites, dig them up, and burn them along with everything else.
That's a lot of freaks.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. I've seen hundreds of them. It's just in this part of the state alone.
And we gotta start somewhere. All right, where now?
Keep heading east. Hey, there's a road ahead. Hold up a second.
Okay, now we have a search prompt. There we go.
What do you think?
Is anyone else tracking him?
Not that I know of.
Huh. Well, then he's either dead, or he's got a lot of friends. You see how his tracks have been overridden by bikes. A lot of bikes.
Okay. Come on. Let's see where they're heading.
Yes, it is possible to alert that horde.
Yeah.
If you're not careful to stay hidden there, you can actually alert that horde.
You're freaks. When we get to command,
It'll auto fail the mission.
People.
Colonel will fill you in if he lets you join.
Yeah, I think you said that already.
Right? Maybe the horde wasn't there when this trader guy rolled through there, leaving a blood trail. Maybe the horde was at their water location or in their cave or something.
Hey, wait. Hear that?
Yeah, it's coming from the logging camp over there.
Is that on your map?
Yeah.
Wow, that means it's also on Vasquez's map.
Spice cologne.
Come on. Vasquez is there. What would your strategy?
That'll cover anything, huh?
Well, he's not alone. We know that from the tracks. What's that militia penalty for going AWOL?
Hanging by the neck until dead. Why?
Well, it means Vasquez isn't coming without a fight.
Okay. So, like I said a minute ago, I would normally be shutting this down right now. I am going to take a brief intermission, literally like, I don't know, maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and I will be right back. So before we start this little ambush camp story mission here, I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right. Let's see. Did I miss anything in the comments? Days Gone Lovers, is that the name of your channel? Hi. Trailer for a game called Ill? No, I have not seen that. Oh, I missed your horde joke. Bummer. Okay, here we go. Ex-military, what's going on, man? Hello. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, looks like you guys need to start doing background checks on your recruits. He seems to be right at home.
Well, let's wait here. I'll radio for backup.
Get your goddamn hands off me!
Oh, this one's a fighter, boys! What do you think?
Oh, see about that. Oh, hell no. What? I just got this problem with assholes who hurt unarmed women.
I'm giving you an order.
Order? You see me wearing a red armband? You don't give me orders yet. You do whatever the hell you want.
All right. Well, we should be able to take a few of them out quietly. Okay. Well, that was 6 of them. Here's another one back here. Can I get him? I think that fence is going to block the shot. Maybe right there? Yeah, threading the needle.
Finally. Jesus.
All right. Time to move up. There he is. I see you. No peeking, sir. Oh, I missed that one. Okay. What? Try again. There we go. Gonna run this poor Talon 7 out of ammo. That's one thing about this one. It does not carry much ammo. Really powerful weapon, really powerful scope, but man, it doesn't have much ammo in it. I can't wait to get my BFG. There we go. We have 5 left. All right.
Got him.
Well, I don't see anybody else. Is that one crouching by that pile of boards up there? Let's see. Okay, there's one. I can see one through the window of that last building in the back there. I don't see any in this green building to the right. I can't see any in the green building just ahead of me. Okay. Okay, there's that one in the window there. There we go. Next. See where the rest of them are at. Okay, we've got 3 of them over there by the campfire. That's going to be almost all of them.
St. John, men coming.
Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, one more behind that. Oh, okay, there's two of them. Nice. Only one more. Oh, man. That was my last round in my sniper rifle, too. Really needed to make that one count, didn't I? There we go.
I think so. Nice work.
Come on, let's go deal with your man.
Vasquez? He isn't my man. Not anymore.
Okay. Wait here. Stand guard in case we missed anyone.
Best freaking gun. Oh my. Oh, that's graphic. Gonna have to flag this video for violence.
I'm just here to help.
I don't need your goddamn help.
Okay. I'm just gonna move over here.
Stay the hell away from me!
Hold on now. We're not with them.
You think I give a damn who you are?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it would have been cool to have more missions with Curry as your spotter. That would have been great.
What the hell was that? Just your typical damsel in distress.
Damsel in distress, yeah, right.
Way done.
Captain Corey, come in.
Damsel having a psychotic fit stabbing somebody in their junk.
We're here.
I guess you could call that mental distress.
Hold your position there. We're coming.
What about the enemy?
They've been neutralized. Hold your position. Curry out. Come on.
We brought up your bikes, Captain. Thought we'd save you the walk back.
That'll be all, Corporal.
So how'd I do? Did I pass?
Pass?
Well, you've been watching me all day. I figured this was what? Some kind of test.
No. Nothing quite as formal as all that. As you can see, our pool of recruits isn't what it used to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, you passed. Oh. You ready to meet the Colonel?
I guess. Do I have to?
Sure. Why the hell not?
So, St. John, where did you serve before the shit went down? And you know what an MRE looks like. You know how to recon an enemy position. You know cover in advance, tactical maneuvers. So, where did you serve? Marines? Army?
Try not to talk about it, you know? First year out here, seemed like anyone who used to wear a uniform had a target on their back. I was in the Army, 10th Mountain. I did a full tour in Afghanistan. So how about you? Anyone who's ex-military has a certain bearing. None of your soldiers have it, but you do.
Like I said, you got a
Sir.
guy. I was in the Air Force 10 years. Brought it south.
Could I get you to not cut me off
There
like
ain't no
that?
missile
That'd be
silos
great.
in Oregon.
I was on vacation, believe it or not. I was lucky. Before SATCOM went down, I got hourly reports from across the country. You think it was bad out here? Everything east of the Mississippi was overrun within 2 days.
Yeah.
So, you familiar with this area?
Yeah, I grew up in a town north from here. It's called Farewell. You know it?
No. It sounds like a fitting place to be living at the end of the world.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So maybe you have been here before.
Yeah, I've been here. A few summers back. Me and my old
Have
lady,
booze in my house.
my wife.
In fact, I'm about to pour another shot.
Here on our honeymoon.
You got a pick?
It's Saturday night. I don't have to work in the morning. Yeah.
Her name was Carrie. We were married 12 years when Anyway, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, more backstory would have been great.
You know, I think this might mean keep out.
Huh? Oh, no, that doesn't apply to us.
Why? Because we can't read?
Because we don't obey the law.
Sipping your tea?
Speak for
That's cool.
yourself.
After you.
It's so very civilized. Yeah, right.
You know,
here's some
making a
backstory for you.
co-conspirator, not very chivalrous.
Chivalrous what?
No, it means right. I never learned.
Smartass.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh my God, you should have seen the look on your face.
Oh, I bet it was funny.
Yeah, if I'd owned a cell phone, I'd
Yeah,
take it a
baby
picture.
Deke.
Well, for just this
Babyface Deacon. I love that your challenge mode patches carry over into some of these cutscenes. I really dig that. That is such a nice touch. It doesn't appear in all of the cutscenes and flashbacks, but it's nice when it does. Wow. Hello, Days Gone. Look at that shit.
So, where are we going?
Just follow the trail. You'll see that it's not that far.
What would my mom say if she knew I was out on a midnight stroll in the middle of nowhere with an outlaw biker?
I don't know. She'd say, honey, you better wear your sweater.
Very funny.
Yeah, she wouldn't say anything, you know? You weren't supposed to tell them about us, remember?
Come on, Deacon, I said that a long time ago. You know I didn't mean that.
Hey, look, I'm not judging. I haven't told my old man.
That's because your father's dead.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's that.
The question is, have you told anyone in the MC that you're dating a nice girl from Seattle and not some bimbo from whatever strip club you guys live in?
Oh, well, okay, wait a second. No, we don't live
That's not
in
fair.
a strip club. I mean, we have a lifetime membership there. That's true, but we don't live there. And second, I did tell her. Yeah, matter of fact, I did.
Wait, you did?
Yeah. Oh, come on, don't sound so surprised. They find your PhDs to be very sexy.
Oh, yeah, I bet. So, you know this is way past my bedtime, right?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, this is another one of those. You know what this game needs? More slow walking. I think every game needs more slow walking.
Well, you never want to talk about it. So.
It's nothing. It's just this project. I mean, we've got these execs flying in from New York to audit our progress, and the suits at our facility are installing a new lab without even showing me the spec. And
Ooh, well, I thought you didn't want to talk about it.
sorry, it's just, you know, like I said, it's nothing. Anyway, thank you for dragging me away from all that.
Yeah, no problem.
My pleasure. I love this part.
Wait, is this a pot farm? Is this what you wanted to show me?
Say what?
Well, these are marijuana plants, and that's an irrigation system, so this here, this is a pot farm.
Oh, hey, yeah, look at that. Pot farm.
So one thing that's interesting about this, it is actually possible to find this location in the game world. This is a real location. It's just east of the sawmill.
You know, cultivation. Put all those PhDs to work on something actually useful.
So you can actually travel there and go check out the pot farm in game.
This is not actually what you wanted to show me, right?
No, of course it's not. Come on, keep following the trail. We're almost there.
Ugh, you think I would learn? You think I would learn, but I never learn.
Nope.
Yes, more shooting freaks in the face.
Look at that that moonlight.
I mean, I'm down with cutscenes and backstory and stuff. I'm down with that. I like the world building and the lore and everything. But, man, we got to do something about these slow walking scenes.
What, you mean, like all dark and shadowy and depressing?
I mean, the moonlight, the wildflowers, the fireflies. Oh, I see you were kidding again. Okay, you don't take anything seriously.
Oh, I take everything seriously.
Oh, yeah, right.
I do.
You do not. Like when I suggested moving some of my stuff over to your place, you pretended that I was joking.
No, that's not true. I pretended I didn't hear you. There's a big difference.
You should have seen the look.
Yes, there actually is.
I do have a cell phone and I took a picture.
Yeah,
You want me to show you?
I got a friend that wants to know. I'm asking for a friend.
Be rational.
Yes, there actually is still pot growing at the pot farm.
All I said is that we should think about moving in together. You know, because we get to spend more time.
Later in this playthrough, try to remind me when we get back to Lost Lake. We'll run by there. I'll show y'all where it's at. It's just east of the sawmill, in the woods over there east of the
You know how
sawmill.
much a good toothbrush costs?
Okay, see, there you go again. Every time I try to talk about our future.
I mean, for real though, a good toothbrush is pretty expensive.
All right. We do need to talk about it, and we will talk about it, but just hold on for a second, because I want to show you something, okay? See? This is why I brought you out here.
Wow, how beautiful.
Was it worth it?
God, yes.
Hey, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Yeah? Deacon,
Will you...
will I?
So that a yes?
On 2 conditions.
Name them.
Okay, well, the first one is that we don't have one of those biker weddings where you say that you're going to ride me as much as your bike.
Done. I couldn't promise that anyway.
Oh, stop. Okay, the second one is that you never leave me.
Done.
God, did you just break your biker ring off my finger?
You know what? I think I probably did.
Look at it. It's so cute with its little fangs just like clenching onto the chain. You know, nothing says true love like
Dog skulls.
dog skulls. Hey, what does it say there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you knew Latin.
Come on.
No, it's Morior Invictus. Means death before defeat.
Wow, I like that. Well, you're gonna get me like a real ring, though, right? No, that this one's not
absolutely,
great.
because
I just thought
that's my ring.
right.
keep
It's your
that.
ring.
Right.
Something more simple, without fangs.
Okay. All right.
Shit, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
It's the lab. I gotta get it.
Okay.
Hello? Yeah. No, it's fine. I'll be right there. Okay, bye.
Is everything okay?
I don't know. They need me back there. I gotta go.
This minute? Like, at this time of night?
I'm sorry. I have to go, but I promise I'll make it up to you.
Okay.
Come on.
She must be really dedicated to her work to let that phone call interrupt
My wife's name was,
the rest of that scene.
Beth. No, I don't have a pick.
I know, right? I was literally just thinking that. Like, seriously? I mean, somebody better be getting fucking murdered up there, or do not call me. I got shit to do. Man, look at that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Hell yeah. Oh, I love the scenery in this game. Jeez. Oh, I love that golden sunset. That's incredible. That's nice. What else do we have? Ooh, summer's nice. A little too much blue. Nice. Really? I mean, I know that's a little bit oversaturated, but I'm really digging that gold. Yep. All right. That's enough goofing off. So check this out. Next tip. This is one of the earliest locations. Well, actually, it is the earliest location to pick up this weapon, the Superior Mace, which is, in fact, superior to the baseball bat axe. But if you go right across the street to this blue truck over here, run right over here to this blue truck. In my game, it's always hidden. There is a superior metal axe hidden in the rocks right there. This is the best melee weapon in the game. You can see on the bottom left there, it has the highest damage and the highest durability of all weapons in the game. Ta-da! Okay. And you can compare it to the mace over here. I have heard it said that the mace is actually the better weapon, that even though it shows it has slightly lower damage, it's actually the better weapon. I can't confirm that for a fact. I normally just go with the superior metal axe because I know it is rated with the highest damage and highest durability. So that's what I normally use. It can be repaired. If you have the field repairs ability, you can repair that weapon. And also they will respawn over here by the truck. There are several other places where they respawn. I have that video up on my channel. I don't know what that weird little graphics glitch was. But I do have a video on my channel that shows all the locations that I know of to find the superior metal axe. If I remember, I will link it in the description.
That's where we kept all our photos. When phones went away, when the cloud went away, our photos went with them.
Yeah, I guess I hadn't thought about that.
My wife, Carrie. Father was a photographer. Old school. Dark room, chemicals, all that. Too stubborn to embrace the digital age, I think. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have any photos either.
Yeah, well, I hated them. Cell phones, I mean. It seemed like everyone walked around with their noses buried in the damn things. I never owned one.
Interesting. How'd you manage that?
Raphael, hello.
Worked as a
Welcome to the
mechanic.
stream.
I had my own shop. Probably had the last landline in Farewell.
Wizard Island, here we go.
You guys are taking this.
Getting
shit
some frame rate
seriously.
dips here during this cutscene. That's odd. It's been running really well here lately.
Come on, hurry your ass up.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Easy there, killer. Why don't you calm the fuck down?
Is that your idea of motivation?
Colonel has set up a work camp on the south side of the island for those unfit to serve. Some of them require extra encouragement.
I'll bet.
Come on, follow me.
Yes, sir.
Stand up there with the others. Good luck, St. John.
Got your ass too.
Hello, welcome to the stream. I do a couple of different games on here, but mostly it's Days Gone stuff. I'm a big nerd for Days Gone, so this is the game I've been stuck on for a while.
Hey, do you have any luck? What? The woman you were looking for, you and your peeps are riding with.
No.
I need all your jewelry, watches, shit like that. Come on, in the bag.
Sure, man, whatever you say.
The hell you say?
Recruits aren't allowed personal effects. The side shit's just gonna get stolen. Come on, cough it up.
Oh, yeah, shit's gonna get stolen. Goddamn bullshit.
Tin hot!
I want that pistol, sir.
At ease. Visitors are not welcome here. You are here because you were invited, recruited by my trusted officers. When you answer me, start by giving me your name, last name first.
Getting by, same as everybody.
Name.
Adkins. Crystal. Sir.
How many men have you killed?
Before or after?
Answer the question.
Fuck you!
We have all done things that we're not proud of. What? To survive. To stay alive. The Almighty understands this. Right. The Almighty forgives this. But here, upon this woman's face,
Yeah, I agree. This game didn't get as much love as it deserves.
footprints of Satan.
It's got its problems. I certainly won't say that it doesn't.
Prison tattoo.
But it doesn't get the appreciation it did deserve.
What you once were and no doubt still are.
Yeah, right. This gal obviously has problems, man. This
People
isn't
like
somebody
her
you bring
that are
home to meet your mom, you
responsible for
know.
bringing the wrath of the Almighty down upon us all. Take her to the work camp.
What? You! Fuck you!
Come
all!
on, gorgeous, let's
Goddamn
go.
redneck asshole! Get off of me!
Yeah, it's the same girl.
Taylor, wait. And, no, sir. I, never been to jail, never killed anyone, nothing like that.
You've been in the shit for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I know how to shoot.
Yeah, the kid's
My
got
dad
good
took me hunting
instincts.
When I was a kid, at a camp near Klamath Falls. It got...
Too bad he's such a fuck up.
And how about you, son? You know how to use a gun?
St. John, Deacon. Yeah, I know how to use a gun.
You're a drifter. Hold out your right arm.
10th Mountain, represent.
Iraq?
Afghanistan.
Honorable service, and don't lie to me. I'll know.
Served one tour, served with honor. Hated every goddamn minute of it.
Thou shalt not lie. Good man. Hold up your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to support and defend the new Constitution of these United States against all enemies, natural and unnatural, to bear witness and support to the same, and to obey all orders without question? So, do you swear?
I swear.
Dismissed! Walk with me, son. Captain Curry doesn't bring me many recruits these days. You must think highly of your combat skills.
I've been in the shit a long time.
You know your way around the freaks?
Yes, sir. I know as much as anyone, sir.
Good, good. In here. We'll have the doc take a look at you.
Report for your physical. Turn your head and cough, son.
Pulse is strong. Good heart rate. Got a pretty nasty burn there. How'd that happen?
Had a run-in with a wood stove.
Wood stove, huh? Who dressed this?
I did.
No está mal. Not bad at all.
Thank you.
Keep it dressed or you're gonna lose that arm. You hear me, amigo?
Yeah, I hear you.
I want you to check back with me in a few days.
Got it.
Well, Doc?
He's fit to serve. Lo hará bien. You doing runs out in the shit?
Sorry, Doc. Ya tiene novia. He's spoken for.
Let me guess. The Wizard Island Witch. Vaya con Dios. Good luck, amigo.
Let's go, son. I normally don't tolerate insubordination, referring to an officer as a witch. But I make exceptions for some of my more eccentric officers.
Yes, sir.
I make exceptions because every man and woman still living has a role to play. Do you believe in God, St. John?
Never gave it much thought, sir.
Well, it's high time that you did. He has a plan for us, all of us. And my part is this.
I think the running theory, the most prominent fan theory, is that all of these survivors who are still alive right now are people that are naturally immune. You know, you always have that small percentage of the population that's naturally immune to various infectious diseases. So it's very likely that most of these survivors are people who are naturally immune.
Crater Lake.
Like you have your Nero people who are still alive, but they live in a controlled environment, and they only come out wearing their biosuits.
Yeah, I mean,
so,
yes,
you know,
sir.
there may be people among the Nero staff or whatever that are not naturally immune, but it's their controlled environment and their suits keeping them alive.
Genesis, Noah's story. I mean, that it's the book of Genesis, sir.
Yes, of course.
Which I don't claim to know that for a fact, but it's the most probable theory that I've seen so far. The most likely, I guess.
Okay, son, let's get you squared away.
Whatever you say.
Now, we don't have much in the way of uniforms.
The Death Stranding tank? No, I don't actually care for that tank. It makes a funny noise sometimes, and it just gets incredibly annoying. I usually play with headphones on, so it's like that noise keeps repeating in my head, you know.
Seems to fit.
So, and I prefer the World War II shark decal, the shark mouth decal. I just love the way that looks on a black bike. So it's what I normally stick with.
Okay, soldier. But I don't want to see
Right, but that would be the millions who were infected initially were the very large population, very large percentage of the population that is not naturally immune. There's only a very small percentage of people who survived because they are immune. In theory.
Congratulations, son.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, let's get you some work. All right. Now, what was I saying?
Another theory that I've seen put out there fairly often is that the people who lived in this area were around like the plants and herbs and stuff that were part of the research that was used to create the virus. And so that because they're around that, they have immunity. But that doesn't apply to people in other parts of the world, because I'm sure there are survivors in other parts of the world. Surely it's not just the folks in this part of Oregon.
But the island is more than just
Are the last people on Earth.
It is a stronghold.
So I personally don't believe that theory. I think it's more about natural immunity.
To take the fight to the freaks. We have rifles, grenades, heavy machine guns, and RPGs. We have the equipment to make ammunition, every type, every caliber. This is our mechanical engineering area. If you need your bike repaired, see the officer on duty. And as you can see here, courtesy of the old National Guard, we are building a fleet of trucks and other vehicles. Once the hordes are cleared from the highways, we will begin to rebuild the roads and bridges.
Your slash and burn strategy may stop newts and swarmers, but it won't clear the highway. It won't stop the hordes, sir.
We are aware, Corporal. The hordes are a different beast entirely, aren't they? But we have a plan.
Plan, sir?
Benjamin Franklin once said, by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. We are not going to fail. The heart of the army lives here at the gate, ready to move on my command. These tents house hundreds of women and men, just like yourself, who have pledged and sworn their lives to the fight. But I have something else in mind for you. An assignment that requires more than just the ability to survive in the shit or use a gun. Are you up for it, son?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I've always thought that was
Wherever
odd.
you need me.
You asked how we were going to defeat the Horde. Let me show
I mean, surely the Thielsen Pass isn't that hard to find. All right. Here we go.
Whoa! Now.
I love this guy.
You okay,
My favorite
Lieutenant?
mad scientist.
Hey, Colonel. Sorry about that. Too much acetone in that batch.
Lieutenant Weaver is our chemical engineer. He's working on new ways to
blow shit up.
They were inspecting the wall.
enemy.
That's why they went up there.
But
That's the military camp supervisor inspecting the defenses.
all this militia shit's just for show, right, Colonel?
Corporal St. John is new to Corey's unit. If you need anything from out in the shit, he's your man.
Oh, shit, yeah. There's a couple of things I need.
What are you working on?
Oh, just the new gelling agent combining naphthenic and palmitic acid.
You're working on napalm?
I love that Deacon automatically recognized that was napalm.
This dude knows his shit.
Just a lucky guess.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, anytime. Oh, Colonel. I'm getting real close, Colonel. Very close.
That's good. That's really good.
Where you going next, Colonel? Wizard Island Witch?
That'll be all, Lieutenant.
Dark Horse, what's up, brother? Hello.
Again, let me apologize for my more eccentric officer.
Came in at the best possible time. You could not have timed it better.
We have one final stop. As much as I believe in Lieutenant Weaver's work,
One final stop.
could be, I think, our path to victory. In here.
All right, what is this?
Ma'am, I got everything on the requisition form.
Does this look like fabric softener?
No, ma'am.
Okay, why don't you read it?
Active ingredients. Chloroform and terpene.
Get out.
Shit.
Get out! Matt, I can't do this if I have to do my own supply runs.
I got it covered. Lieutenant Whitaker, this is Corporal St. John. He's a new member of Corey's unit. He's got some experience out in the shit.
Read this.
What?
Read this. I mean, you can read, can't you?
Active ingredients, chloroform, aterpenol, benzoyl alcohol, acetate.
Good enough. When can he start?
Ah, I'll leave you to it. Carry on, Lieutenant.
Leave us.
Sarah.
Stand at attention.
Sarah,
Don't. No, you're dead. You're dead. You're supposed to be dead.
Hey.
You're dead.
It's okay.
You're dead.
I'm right here.
Wait a second. I don't understand. I couldn't find you.
You had died, and
No, we were overrun,
Who's overrun?
and we had to go south. Nero, they said
Nero,
that no one
I
made it
found
out.
O'Brien, and I
Farewell
found a
was
way
overrun. They said that everybody
over the
was
mountain,
dead.
And I didn't think that
I never thought I would see you
ever
again.
see you again. Hey, listen, we can ride out of here. We'll pick a direction. We won't look back. Come on.
No, Deacon. I can't.
Are they forcing you to stay here?
No, you don't understand. We're fighting a war. Don't you see? This is a war that we can win.
I didn't come here to fight a war.
I can be helpful. I can make a difference, but I can't go with you. I have to stay here. Don't you get it? You can stay here with me. Help me. Look, afterwards, whatever you say, we can go wherever you want.
Colonel's looking for you.
you say, man.
Wait a second. Your requisition form. Thank you, soldier.
All right. Hello, Sarah. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I expected that to go differently myself. But it is what it is, you know. You have to consider everything that's gone on, everything she's been through, the subtle political things going on at the militia camp, you know. I don't know. I get it. All right. Deacon's alive. Sarah's collectible. So yeah, some of the collectibles will give you a little more backstory on that, and give you a little more backstory on her reaction. You come to understand her character a little better. I'll see if I can't find some of those collectibles later. Whoa! Check that out.
Yes, sir.
Right on. I don't recognize that currency. Where is that from? 40. That's a pretty big number. I know that. Thanks, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Everybody check out my super chat.
Hey, Sergeant.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, you. I haven't seen you around here before.
Yeah, Sarah had plot armor. That's why she's still alive.
Everybody calls me D.
St. John, Deacon. So, you're the guy to go to the hardware?
I want you so
You got it,
bad.
pal. You need guns?
I want it so
got
bad I
guns.
can taste it.
I don't have it. It was never made. You know what I mean?
Great.
And you two, you're on the list
that in
too.
mind.
But you, there's my baby right there. All right. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. Oh, I don't have anywhere near enough credits for this stuff. Okay.
Hey, don't be that way.
Well, I'm sorry, bud. I don't have enough money. All right. Okay, so actually, I think that's pretty much a good point right there. We just discovered that Sarah is alive. Indian rupees. Okay. Cool. Thanks, man. What? Is that really like $54 in US currency? For real? Wow. Seriously, thank you. Right on. All right. Well, on that note, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down for tonight. We got to a really good stopping point here. That's pretty much the biggest spoiler in the game. The biggest reveal in the game is that Sarah is in fact alive. And we have now found her, reunited, so to speak. Not the reunion we wanted, but it's the reunion we got. That's all we have for now. So I'm going to shut it down here at this militia camp, and when we come back in the next episode, we will be moving forward with making this area safer. All right, so thanks again, everybody. I really appreciate my Super Chat supporters. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of my viewers and all of my subscribers. And I guess I'll shut it down for tonight. Good night, everybody. See y'all next time.